welcome back to Sweeping of the Minds. Sweeping of the Minds. Welcome back to Sweeping of the Minds. Sweeping of the Minds. Today, well, this isn't a Minecraft Let's Play, so I don't know why the fuck I even bother with telling you what we're doing today. Hey everybody, welcome back to my Minecraft Let's Play. Today I'm going to be farming. Today I'm going to be mining. Today I'm going to be crafting. There's so much to do in this game. Today I'm going to be fighting. Today I'm going to be exploring. No, today I'm going to be doing the exact goddamn same thing I was doing in the last video, in the video before that, in the video before that. So let's not even fucking bother with formalities. Let's get this shit fucking over with. Because I have had it. I have had it. I am a good Minesweeper player, and I am going to capitalize on manifesting and positive self-talk. So much so that I'm going to chord like a motherfucker, and I am going to beat this game one way or the other. One way or the other. I'm gonna beat Minesweeper. I'm gonna kick your fat ass. I'm sorry, that was a little bit, Hey, excuse me, why isn't it... Wait a minute, did I do something? Did I put it in chord only mode or something? Okay, I don't know. That was a bit strange. That's what I noticed about... I noticed that strange little happening with my... my keyboard. Anyway... One way or the other. I'm gonna minesweep. I'm gonna sweep and sweep and sweep and sweep those damn mines. Play Minesweeper. That's all I do is play Minesweeper. I'm becoming more and more unhinged in each and every video I create. And I don't give a fuck because it's not my problem. It's my therapist's. Let's see what we can do today. So far, hey now, looking pretty good if you ask me. We got ourselves a nice little board here, nice little sweep. You might even call this a minesweep. You know, I don't really, no, seriously, what's going on? See how I'm not able to chord anymore? Did they give me a chord timeout? Do I have to buy the full version of Minesweeper to use any more chord? Fuck, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to put the flag right there. Oh my crap. No, see that? Look, you can hear me clicking like a madman, but it won't let me chord. How am I going to get a new PR if you're not going to let me do the fastest way of clearing mines in the game? Maybe I've used my mouse wheel so much that I'm actually starting to give it brain damage or some sort of, maybe I'm damaging its cerebrospinal fluid or something. Man, that was even a good run. That was a good start to a good run, you guys. That was a good start to a good run. That could have been something real fun, but instead it left me in the sand, and now I'm gonna not be able to understand what I'm saying because I don't even fucking know what game I'm playing. But I think it rhymes with something Minecraft Creeper. If I had to take a guess, I'd say it's Minesweeper. Yeah, that's right. I know. You listen to Tyler, the Creator? Yeah, amateur hour. That's what I call. Tyler, the creator of what? Most basic music ever? How about Tyler, the amateur, who cannot even comprehend the type of wit and absolute grit, and not to mention the complete lack of shit that I exhibit in all of my lines that I spit. But I spit in his face because he doesn't know his place. And so he's going on tour all over the place, but has no idea who should be his Medea. And by Medea, I mean mama. And that would be me, but I don't want to cause no drama. And so I'm going to sit here and sit on my ass and play Minesweeper until I have to break my fast. Fucking fire. Fucking fire. Wow. Oh, crap. Alrighty then. Well, let's figure this out. That was the stupidest shit I've ever done. All right, let's home back into it because we seem to have another little promising board here, and I sincerely, in the heart of my heart, believe that I can actually, well, because I am a good Minesweeper player. We are going to try this positive self-talk thing. We are, you know what, we are going to give it a shot. That is the thing we do. That is the thing we are when we're playing this game and we want a new PR. Maybe you can win $1 million or a new car. I don't know, but I'm playing Minesweeper and it's going good so far. Don't play the drinking challenge every time I say the cursed words you've heard 1,000,000 times, which is the name of this game, because if you do it, you will die in the blink of an eye when your liver turns to jaundice and starts to cry. Your liver turns to jaundice. Yes, it's a medical condition. It's not some sort of weird niche sex position. I won't give you any explanation or disposition from my Despacito. My favorite sort of Frito-Lay's chip is a Cheeto. I may have misled you by saying the name of the brand, but be not disturbed. I love that orange sand that they put on that little crunchy, crispy fry. There was one time where I got a little bit of it in my eye. Really hurt so bad that it made me start to tear. But don't be mistaken. I'm not some fucking queer. Yes, I am. Sam, I am. Yeah, I'm allowed to say fucking queer, by the way. Anyway, I think let's wrap up the. Hey guys, let's wrap up the rhymes, okay? No more rhyming, no more slam poetry. Yeah, it's going a little bit too far, to be honest. And I'm the one saying it. I might have to. I might actually censor that just for shits and giggles. Just for shits and giggles, I think I'll censor that just because it would be funny to be like, oh, what could Alec have said that it was so bad? But I think the real ones know what I said. The fake ones are the dumbasses who have to ask. Alec, what did you say in your Minesweeper video? Well, I said a lot of shit, fuckface. Maybe be a little bit more specific next time and I'll be able to tell you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not really sure why I am in this mood that I'm in right now. I really don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, what the hell? What the fell? All right, guys, we're gonna completely guess. Let's see if we can beat the game like this. You know, Gabe Newell actually just added different modes to Minesweeper. He added a forget mode, which basically it takes the flags that you place away. They only sit there for about 18 seconds, and then you can't reflag them. So it makes it a little difficult. But it's a nice challenge to mix things up a little bit. He also added a nighttime mode, which it's basically just Minesweeper with a different coat of paint. But this is my new version that I'm bringing to the game called the My X mode, which is basically just Minesweeper board, but it's filled with red flags that, you know, maybe you should have seen at the start of the game. So let me try this out. Oh, fuck. That got rid of all the flags. I did not expect it to do that, but, you know. Anyway, My X mode looks like we're, let's see, can we, well, I don't want to say that. I was going to say, can we beat my ex? Guys, can we beat up my ex with physical? No. I'm kidding. No. It's a bit. Okay. I don't want the YouTube guidelines thing to say that I'm indoctrinating, that's not the word, that I'm inciting violence. I'm joking, obviously, but just watch them somehow find this video and then report it anyway, because they're a baby. Wow, I'm getting really, what is with me today? I like how just a couple videos ago I was like, oh, guys, I don't know, I don't really want to talk about my personal life here. I don't really know where I would start with that. And now here I am basically just saying that, well, to be fair, it's not any groundbreaking information. I think all of us have bad exes that we don't really care for. An evil ex, per se. Yeah. I meant, can we beat my ex at Minesweeper? Now I'm going to be really motivated. Because my ex knows that I like Minesweeper. Hey guys, can we, I don't know, can we do something? Nope. What am I even talking about? What the hell are you talking about? Should I even include any of the stuff I'm talking about here? I just feel like I have no filter right now. I'm in the middle of a video. Person calling me. Yeah, anyway. Just text me. Friend. Just text me. Friend that calls me every day. She's probably gonna text me saying, rude. You've gotta understand. Anyway, yeah, I just don't know if I should, like, yeah, I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna need to start having a little bit better of a filter here, because at the rate I'm going, with revealing these personal aspects of my life, I could be on the highway to hell, or some sort of troublesome little thing, you know, man, you know. Just call me again. Okay, you know, it might be important. Now I'm starting to think it's important. All right, guys, hold that thought. Unmute. Okay, everybody. I was so very rudely interrupted by some people at my door who said, Alec, let me in your house, and I said no. But they insisted, and I broke, and so I let them in, and they choked me half to death. I cried because I could not remember the time I last looked in my mother's eyes when she said, I love you, and I saw my father floating above you because he could fly. And because oh my God, I need to stop recording this game. I'm going fucking crazy. I'm losing my fucking sanity. Do you guys understand that I had to put on a normal face for the last 3 minutes? I'm going fucking crazy, and I'm going to end this video in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just kidding, guys. Just kidding. Just kidding. Life could be a dream. Hey, life could be a dream. A bing a bong, a paradise up above. You're telling me you could be the only thing that I love. Life could be a dream, sweetheart. Hello again. Hello again. Life could be a dream. A bong, a paradise up above. Telling me I could be the only thing that you love. Life could be a dream, sweetheart. Where do I go from here? Every time I look at you, something is on my mind. Okay. Okay. Hey, not a bad run, not a bad run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to really pick up the pace a little bit. It's a bit of a hard thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only one of these squares is not a mine. Can you believe it, guys? One of these squares is not a mine. Only one of them. How am I ever gonna find that out? All right. How does that look for us here? Yep. I'm just gonna completely guess. And it looks like my guess was correct. Don't guess in this game, guys, because if real lives depended on how well I do in Minesweeper, then Jesus fucking Christ, many lives would have been lost out of my own negligence. So let's play Minesweeper, but with real lives at stake. Oh wait, just kidding, I can't do that. I am not the president of the United States or Israel. Oh, my bad, guys. I'm not Vladimir Putin, Donald Trump, or Netanyahu. Whoops. Guys, sorry. I didn't realize I didn't quite have the power or the resources to just play with people's lives and kill them for pretty much no reason. Maybe for money or for power. Ooh, sorry, guys. I really thought I could do that, but I'm mistaken. Guess I'll just have to play Minesweeper like a normal person, which is not killing hundreds of thousands of people. Sorry to disappoint. Anyway, where was I? Well, problem. That's where I was at problem. Oh, clock. Sorry, I totally should have told you that. Nah, it's fine. It's nah, you're good. You're good. What do I do here? Anyway, guys, I'm getting a little bit confused. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, never mind. We're good. Sometimes guessing is no. Let's not even fall into that trap of a mindset. Sometimes guessing is good. No. Sometimes guessing just happens to not blow up in your fucking face, Alec. Sometimes guessing is just pure. Well, guessing is always pure luck, but sometimes guessing doesn't kill you. So let's also not get stuck in this mindset. Oh, well, guys, sometimes guessing is good. No, guessing in this game is always a fucking terrible idea. You're not supposed to guess in Minesweeper. You're supposed to reason your way out of a problem. But I'm a lazy motherfucker and don't want to do that half the time. So this game is just not for me. Fuck! God damn it. I shouldn't have said that. I've ruined it. I shouldn't have said that. The power of what comes out of your mouth, you guys. The power of what comes out of your mouth. Can you believe it? I need a new board. I need a new board. Give me a good one. No. Oh, shit, that would have been good. One more. Nope. Okay. That's a good board. Let's go. Let's get started here, everybody. Ladies and germs, I present to you good Minesweeper board. Thank you. And don't play the Minesweeper drinking challenge because you'll kill yourself with alcohol poisoning and your jaundice will turn liver. Yes. That's right. Yes, indeed. I wonder, speaking of indeed, a word that rhymes with indeed is weed. That's how I came to this thought. I wonder if playing Minesweeper high on weed would be fun for like an episode. Maybe I could do it tonight, but I'm not going to do it tonight because for one, it's 12:17. That's far too late for me to smoke weed because I wouldn't say that I'm disciplined with the way that I smoke weed because I don't want to just say, well, okay, fuck it. I'll just say it. I'm disciplined with how much I smoke weed because I have to be, well, the reason why I'm disciplined is not because of some stupendous betterness of myself or anything. It's simply because I suffer a lot if I don't smoke weed in moderation. And I have to be incredibly specific at the times that I can smoke weed. I only allow myself very small and specific windows. The first condition that has to be met for me to smoke weed is that I don't work the next day. The second thing, it has to be before 11 p.m., preferably like 9 or 8 o'clock. That's the other condition that has to be met. And thirdly, I need to have a gallon of water on standby, because if I don't have a gallon of water, because the thing is with me, is that I've noticed, because, you know, some people say you don't get a hangover from weed, but, well, hey, some people do. I'm one of those people. I get a hangover from weed, and it's really bad, where I feel groggy the next day. I feel totally just out of it. I feel anxious. I feel disinterested in social interaction. I just don't like it. I don't like what I become. And so I learned the hard way back in March of 2022. Well, really, it was February. Actually, it was more like January to April. I'd say April to May was like the breaking point. Things were really bad because I stopped taking my medication at the same time that I started smoking copious amounts of weed, mostly in response to a really rough patch of my life. It was a really bad breakup, basically. And I had just started smoking weed a month after we had broken up. And so I was like, damn, weed's kind of the shit. And for a lot of it, it was. For a long time, weed was the shit. It was really great. It made me feel creative. It made me feel happy. It made me laugh real easily. It was a ton of fun. I truly loved weed. I was like, damn, weed's great. And there's like no side effects. That's awesome. And then after a while, I started to have side effects. And this was because I started smoking weed and stopped taking my medication at the same time. And so I started to associate the side effects from the weed. I started to attribute those to my abrupt cessation of my medication taking. I was like, well, it's just because I stopped taking my medication. It'll go away soon. I'll get over it. Well, long story short, never really quite got over it. Okay, 1 second here. Okay, yeah, I don't know. I really don't want to guess here because we're having a pretty good run. But I do know that these are mines right there. What was I saying? Oh, shit. Yeah, so I started to attribute the symptoms of the weed, or the negative side effects of the weed, to the medication. And so I never continued taking my medication. And then I was also like, well, you know, I don't know. It was a pretty rough time, man. It was a pretty rough time. I won't go into excruciating detail with this whole thing, but I am going to finish it by saying that I only realized that this was the weed affecting me this way until I went on a cruise, and I was too lazy to buy a drone to smuggle the weed onto the ship. My plan, because I thought, dude, at the end of the day, I probably could have smuggled my weed cart onto the ship, and no one would have battened a hatch. No one would have batted an eye. No one would have battened a hatch. But I was so nervous and anxious that if I put it in my, I mean that would ruin the vibe of the whole cruise if I went there and then I got in trouble for smuggling a weed cart, because either I wouldn't be able to go, or my dad would be like, "So you're smoking weed? You smoking weed? What the hell's wrong with you?" You know, and he would have done something like crazy. So anyway, it just wasn't worth it to me. The easier solution would be to set up a drone somewhere, bring the remote with me, attach the cartridge to the drone, go to the edge of the ship, fly the drone from the shore to the ship, drop ship my weed cart, and then probably just leave the drone to rot somewhere. I almost did that. And then I was like, well, I'm too lazy to do it, so I'll just go without it. And I only realized that it was the weed on day 3 of the cruise when I started to not feel anxious and I started to really come back to reality and I started to feel present again. And I was like, holy mother of God, it's that damned weed that's been doing this to me. It's crazy. It's crazy that it was that this entire time. So, anyway, so that's the story of the weed. And so, long story short, since then, basically, I've been very careful and particular with the times that I smoke weed. Weed to me now is sort of like an ex-wife that I don't, that you know, maybe we still care about each other a little bit, but I don't want to see the ex-wife every day. You know, I can tolerate seeing her a couple times a month, maybe once or twice a week, but can't see her every day. That's bad for my mental health, you know. And so that is why I don't smoke weed all the time anymore. So I could have smoked weed today if I had smoked it 3 hours earlier, because it's 12:30 now, and I don't want to do that. Anyway, I think that would be a fun thing to do, though, is to play. I wonder if me being stoned would impede or greatly benefit my skill at Minesweeper. I think we'll find out next time, you guys. I think we'll find that out next time. Now I need to shut up and think. Everybody, shut up. Let me fucking think. This is hard. This actually is not good. Guys, I've actually been stuck here for a while. It's a 50-50 chance with this one. It's a 50-50 chance with this one. It's possible that it's this. It's possible that it's this. Okay, well, this is touching too, so this is one of them. It's one of these. That's the mine. And it's one of these 3 for this too. That is the mine. And the one is only touching one. Goodness, you guys. Goodness me. Am I stupid, or is this actually rough? Okay, wait a minute. I might have got a break in the case. So, one of these 2 is definitely the mine. Of course, obviously it is. If it's this one, then... well, it can't be that one. Right, it can't be that one, because if both of these are touching a mine, this obviously doesn't make any sense, so it has to be this one. And that would mean that this is not the mine either. Oh, dude! Oh, dude! Oh, dude! I don't know if that was particularly impressive, but I feel like that was some intermediate level of minesweeping right there. Yeah, I don't know if that actually was that impressive, but that felt like some intermediate level of some logic, okay? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we're pretty close. We can do this because we are good at Minesweeper, right, guys? Right, guys. Oh, I don't want to be too hasty now. I don't want to be too hasty, neighborino. Because I was going to click on that. Well, actually, it has to be this, you fucker. That's the only logical explanation. Okay. We're doing quite good. We're getting close. Eugene Krabs, we're getting really close. Plankton, I'm close. Plankton. We won the game.
We won Minesweeper, yeah. We won Minesweeper, motherfucker.